The conflict of depsang plain in Jammu and Kashmir between China and India. What is the conflict between India and China as far as depsang plain is concerned? Consider that India offers depsang plain to China in return to some area somewhere. Okay, in somewhere in Tibet, give me this land, I'll give you dipsang plain. If China is dying for dipsang plain. From 1962-63, 1962 war between India and China, since then China is dying for the dipsang plain. So not only that, year by year, means there are many times China has come inside the dipsang plain. So whatever was the standoff at the time in 1962, the condition is not same. China has entered into dipsang plain from 1962 hours. In 1962, I believe in 2015 or so, China has had entered some kilometers. I believe it has acquired 100 square kilometers of the area in dipsang plain, where through political kind of discussion, then it went back. Why it is dying for dipsang? What is there in dipsang? Dipsang plain is uninhabited area with gravels, small stone, and some wild animals are there, like deer, and so some wild animals are also found in the dipsang plain. But why China is dying for the dipsang plain? India is a country which has no concentration, which has no focus on economy. India is one of the peculiar countries in the world where people do not have food to eat. People do not have two times food also. Half of the people, they sleep empty stomach. That is the condition of India. If that is the condition of India, this proves that India has no focus on food. Okay, India has focused only on software, hardware, and then relationship with Russia and Ukraine. uh, uh, Prime Minister, he went to Russia and he took the kind of Andrew Award, the kind of Saint Andrew the Apostle. So that award he took it, and then within 6 weeks he went to Ukraine also, and there he was kind of crying, seeing the children war victims. So memorial also he visited. So one side he takes the highest civilian award, other side he goes and meets with the enemy, and then he sees the war who are the war victim, and he feels bad about the Russian. So this is the condition of India now. Think that how much Prime Minister is serious about what he is doing. He do not know what he is doing, what he will take care of the Indian people as far as food is concerned, as far as economy, as far as $1 is 84 rupees. No heed, no focus, no attention on economy, no attention on people's pocket, nothing. This is India. But not every country is the same. China is kind of a, now it is a developing nation or rich nation. It has electronics selling high amount. China sells electronic based equipment to the world. Not only that, rice production, wheat production, everywhere. If you see the per hectare, the rice production in India, 3 to 4 times is China. But if you see the Gangetic plain of India and hilly region of China, there is no comparison as far as the alluviality or the fertility of the land. But 3 to 4 times they take. They export their cereals or food grain to the world. Okay, India condition, you understand. So this is India. Why China is behind the dipsang plain? If you read on the internet or whatever, then if you see the Jammu Kashmir map, then at the north of Jammu Kashmir there is a Karakoram Pass. Karakoram Pass is there. That is the northernmost point of the Jammu Kashmir. Karakoram Pass, if someone cross, he enters into Central Asia or Xinjiang region or Kashi region, Kashgar region. So he has to cross the Karakoram Pass. From Karak, if this is Karakoram Pass, then there is a triangle that is made. Left side Siachen Glacier is there, otherwise it is Gilgit Baltistan. Then right side, east side, it is Aksai Chin. Now it is written that Aksai Chin and Gilgit Baltistan, they are only 80 kilometers away from each other in that region. If China captured the depsang plain, more or less it is touching the Gilgit Baltistan. It doesn't need to touch the Gilgit Baltistan. Gilgit Baltistan any way it belongs to China unofficially. China, full trolley and trucks, it is passing through the Karakoram highway till Islamabad, and now from Gwadar port, full-fledged China trolleys are going from Gwadar port to Kashgar through full Pakistan. Why it needs Pakistan? Pakistan belongs to China. Pakistan is, if you see the economy, then Pakistan is more or less China's colony only. Why it need to touch Gilgit Baltistan from this side? From that side, Kashgar side, full place Gilgit Baltistan belongs to China only. Okay? Why? Then there is a army sector of the India. There is a one sector that is called SSN, subsector north. Subsector north of the army is Murgo is the village that is south to Dipsang Plain. Dipsang Plain is the north to Leh. From Leh, if someone goes far, then he will come to Murgo is the village. From Murgo, he will cross the Dipsang Plain around 31 miles. Then he will go to Daulat Beg. Daulat Beg is the name of place. From there, he can pass the Karakoram Pass, and from there he can go to Kashgar. There he can go to Yarakand, and then he can go to Hotan, Khotan, whatever it is. So this is the trade route, and it was heavily busy till 1953 when India closed its consulate in Kashgar. Okay, because China told India to close the consulate. Now Xinjiang region, that was East Turkestan, belongs to China. It is a closed region. That China informed Nehru in a way that Indian officials who were in Lhasa consulate, their Chinese officials when they entered Lhasa, they informed that they have to close the Kashgar consulate because Kashgar is now closed region. So India cannot operate with that. If that happened, then this route completely blocked. Then China made a road from Lhasa to Kashgar through Aksai Chin region that belongs to India. And Nehru was when in 1953 only CIA, I call it Central Investigation Agency from India, but probably people understand what is CIA. So CIA, that is US intelligence, they gave tons of report in 1953 only that China is making road from through Aksai Chin region till Kashgar. So Nehru and everyone was knowing that 800 camel and so many hundred of soldiers, they were stationed near Rutok or someplace in Tibet. Okay, so they were building. And not only that, so their commander were found saying that Leh belonged to Sikian, Xinjiang. So at the end, the situation comes to Leh. So there was heavy commercial trade used to happen in that region, and the eye of this commercial activity or trade activity or brain mind of this trade activity was Leh. Leh was busy place. From this side, from Delhi side, if someone goes to Kashgar, then through Leh. Then from the Tibet side, he is going to Kashgar, then he is going through Leh. Leh is the main junction point, that is the center of the focus. But whatever, we praise Nehru that he saved the Leh. He saved Leh in a way that he gave the Aksai Chin region. In 1962 China took the Dipsang Plain also. Only west side of the Dipsang Plain is with India. But the main route that belongs to Leh to Kashgar and Central Asia, that is through the Dipsang Plain and Daulat Beg region, that and then Karakoram Pass, that region is still with the India, and India had made a road in that region. Then it from Karakoram Pass, Daulat Beg, and then this Dipsang Plain, then Murgu, and then south of it, there are kind of I think Bushra or some Nala. There are many river streams that are flowing into that region from mountain it comes. Okay, so we're talking about dispute of the dipsang plain. So dispute of the dipsang plain north of the dipsang plain is Chip Chap River, and east is Siok River. West is Siok River, north is Chipchap River, east is east is Laksung Mountain. If you cross Laksung Mountain, then you will see the source of Karakas River that go and meet Yarakand River, and later it makes the Tarim River. Mind blowing, it passes through Urumqi and goes to Lopnur Lake. It's not earth, it's heaven. From Karakus Lake till Lopnur River, the full region, no one would believe that it is on earth. It is that beautiful. Anyway, and south of the Dipsang plain is Dipsang Pass. Means it is a hilly region. There is a bulge also. Bulge. It is like a plateau that is 900 square kilometer of area. China is dying to capture this bulge also and proceed into Dipsang plain. Main idea is to capture Leh. So the dispute of depsang plain is China want full depsang plain. 1962 onwards, it keep on saying that depsang plain is ours. Dipsang bulge is ours. So there is a standoff. There not only a standoff, there was a clash also, I believe, in 2020, 2021 between India and Chinese forces, army forces there in the Galwan Valley that is near one. This comes in the catchment of finally Indus. So this comes in Indus catchment area. So China, this is the Dipsang plain clash. Okay, let's our motto of talking about Dipsang plain is not talking about military clashes here and there. What is the reason behind this dispute? China want Leh so that their electronic circuit will be complete. Once Leh comes into their hand, then full commercialization, full trade will start again from Leh to Kashgar, Leh to Yarkand, Leh to Hotan, Leh to Tibet, and Leh to Lhasa. Then this region will become live. It is dead now. If it is dead, then China has issues. Tibet is burning, Kashgar is burning. Okay, all regions are burning. People do not have job. Okay, this reason trade is completely down. Without trade, you cannot get job. I don't know how Indian National Congress it is giving job in railway to all Indians. Okay, they cut down all the jobs. Leh Ladakh full trade with adjoining region. All falls in Indian subcontinent only. Kashgar to Lhasa, all that trade cut down. And then this side, then Punjab trade, Punjab till Afghanistan to Delhi, that trade cut down. And then Rajasthan, Gujarat to Sindh, Baluchistan, Iran, that trade cut down. And then this side, then Maldives and Kerala trade cut down. This side Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh with Sri Lanka, and then Andaman Nicobar, and then Sumatra trade cut down, and then this side Bangladesh is Bengal is in two parts, and north is trade with Burma and Tibet cut down, and then Bihar and Tibet, everything completely shattered. Okay, take a flight and go to Switzerland. Okay, this is how you can do trade nowadays. Okay, now $1 is 84 rupees. There is no trade. What will be? No employment. 90% of Indian youth they are watching mobile. So no employment, nothing. India has nothing to do with the employment, but China has to do with the employment. They are looking for high employment once they capture the Leh. Okay, so I'll talk little about how much the employment was because of the Dipsang plain as far as Leh is concerned. Okay, so there is a kind of visitor They visit area to area, and that visitor name is Mr. Filippo di Filippi. Mr. Filippo di Filippi in 1913 and 1914. Around that time, Mr. Felipe de Filippi, he visited the Leh area. The Leh area means that Murgo, Dipsang Plain, Daulat Beg, and the Karakoram Pass. This region he visited. He wrote the Karwan. Karwan means animal and people who are doing the trade, merchants. The caravan come and go increasingly in the summer in astonishing numbers. Means that much trade was there. The first one of the season passed on June 28th, coming from Sanjay, Sanju on the Yarkand road. So that is called Yarkand road. The name of the road is Yarkand road. So first caravan, it happens mostly in the summertime. Otherwise, it will be completely snow-fed. So he is saying first one of the season passed on June 28th, coming from Sanju on the Yarkand road. Then more and larger one come. In July there were four in one day. Big caravan used to come for merchants. Four came in one day. Almost all traveling from Central Asia towards Leh. The Ladakh usually do their trading at home. This is how the trading used to happen in Ladakh region. The Ladakh, the Ladakh, uh, the caravan, the caravans were of all sizes, from a small group of 3 to 4 men with 5 to 6 animals to large with 40 or more pack of animals. In one caravan, up to 40 animals used to walk. The men on the foot or riding on the asses. On the ass, people were riding. The better to do, the people who were rich, better to do merchants on caparisoned horses. Means who the horses were decorated. Okay. So Daulat Beg Oldie to north and Murgo to south on the Dipsang plain 31 mile they used to travel in a day. Means around 50 kilometers they used to travel in a day. So this proves that how much was the trade between the Leh and Central Asia. Okay, the CIA. Okay, the Central Investigation. You understand what is CIA? I call it Indian Intelligence. CIA is writing in 1953. Okay, the Tibetan traders who visit Leh are from the Changtang area and arid arid plateau region in the North Tibet. Okay, that is plain between Xinjiang and Tibet. These traders follow the Chonsul, that is in Ladakh, Chonsul route from the Tibet to Leh. Border checkposts on this route are at Chonsul and Koyul. This is what was written by CIA in 1953. Means this shows how flourishing the trade was in 1953. Up till 1953, when India closed the how Jawaharlal Nehru, I asked only one question to Mr. Nehru. Okay, how you were getting sleep when thousands and thousands of people they did not have food. You closed the Kasgar consulate with, without any responsibility. You did not have any responsibility towards people out there. They were having food because of these trades were going on. Thousands and thousands of people they become unemployed because of you. But you were prime minister and you had 3 times food, but people they do not have 1 time food also. It's all right for you. Now that culture what Indian National Congress started with the closing of the consulate in Kashgar in 1953, that culture they spread, it got spread in all part of the India. Full place. Now I talk about Bangladesh and West Bengal, where jute industry was flourishing. Jute agricultural field were in Bangladesh Khulna region and where industry were in Pargana, that is Calcutta. That also got closed. Burma northeast, Burma Bangladesh, Tibet northeast, Bangladesh, Bihar, Tibet with Bengal, all Gujarat and Sindh, Iran and Afghanistan, Punjab and Delhi, Sri Lanka, all trade zero. Now people are jobless, population is high, dollar to rupee is 100 rupees touching. This is the condition of India now. Okay, but when election comes, they never talk. Who is saying go and capture Kashgar? Who is saying go and capture? Kashgar was anyway, it was East Turkestan earlier. Go and capture Sindh. Go and capture Burma. No one is saying. But people who are doing trade on animal and sitting on horses as on foot, why you are stopping them? Why you are stopping them? People who are eating, they are better than people who are starving. Why you are stopping them? Before 1947 also there were hundreds of countries already on this earth. But people who were doing normal trade, no one ever stopped them. British made the McMahon line with Tibet. British made McDonald line with Kashgar. British made Durand line with Afghanistan. But for the normal traders, no one stopped. Okay, so why you stop? Now these people, they did fencing, iron wire fencing with the thorn. You cannot touch also with these borders. No one did this in past. King always wanted to see people happy, at least so that they will not do the insurgency. There will not be a civil war condition. Now when election comes, then this Indian National Congress, they jump gas cylinder, gas cylinder, gas cylinder, LPG gas cylinder in 500 rupees. This is like you made human like an animal. You put in a kind of you understand, right? Some circus cage or in some national park. That is also a cage only, right? You put animals in a boundary, loot them when they become poor, then 500 rupees LPG cylinder, 500 rupees LP cylinder. Immediately, this much 1 lakh rupee amount in your bank account. Immediately, one job. They have so many governments in state government. State government also gives job. No discussion about the job. No discussion about the LPG. One election is over, silent. Okay, this party deserve what? This is my question to people who are hearing, listening to this discussion. This Indian National Congress, who is responsible for population growth, who is responsible for 90% unemployment, and then who is population for half of the people are sleeping empty stomach. India is 111 out of 125 in hunger index. What should be the treatment that should be people should give to this party? That is the question.